Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football, and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. The Wolverines will kick it away first. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense takes the field. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catches it at the 30. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will go to work for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. It's complete to the left. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Forced out of the pocket. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
No first down. That's fine. We got the completion. We had a successful play, and it sets up now a 4th down situation where, yes, I'm going for it.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Running behind that left side. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to buy time. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse. Fires into traffic, picked off. Bringing it back. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Quickly out to the tight end. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goal.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Wolverine. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The Hoosiers in the hurry-up.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw for it. And they got him for the sack.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. He's going for the big play. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. The give to the back. Running with power. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. They'll go right back to the run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They're looking for an advantage to the right. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll go to the ground. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Wolverines are on the move. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. And the Wolverines will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Leaves it with the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. First down here for the offense. On the run, it starts. Smashes through. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. They want to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Knight. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And he intercepts it. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Oh, look out! He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Indiana! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the returner will be dragged down. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Back to the ground game on the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He now has 84 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. At midfield, he's got room. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Now on the move. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get to it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. Give to the single back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. He wants to throw it. Dances away. Gets rid of it. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now it's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Quick strike complete. Give him 6. Touchdown, Michigan.
And how about the dinosaur, the fullback, getting involved in this game in the passing attack? This is a guy that has really, really good hands, and this offense knows in these types of situations, if they can just find a way to get him involved, he can go score.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
A timeout was called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And the quarterback is snowed under. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Going up top on 1st down. They're trying to get to him. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Give that guy a lot of credit, man. He was able to somehow avoid that sack, but nobody open downfield, throws it away.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Ball lofted up for grabs and is picked off. He goes, but he creates the turnover and opportunity for his offense. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Hoosiers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll open the second half with a run. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Running toward the tape. Running inside the 20. Touchdown Wolverines. And the route is on. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. Still on his feet at the 45. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Explosive plays are great, but you got to finish the deal. First and 10 in the red zone. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Splits the uprights. Good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there.
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the
And he's running in the open. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's first and 10 from the 38. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. From the 25-yard line, it's first and 10. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Power football with the run. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And the stomping has commenced. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
You got to wonder if that's a moral victory for this offensive line, because they have not been running the ball well at all game long. But on that short yardage situation, they finally pick it up, and maybe that's going to be the catalyst for them to get this thing going and spark the run game.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Well, the defense comes away with a pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the toss. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward. Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his tight end. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Fires one high and deep. Touchdown, Wolverine! And the beatdown has ensued. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking in front of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And now on first down after converting with the run. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Line getting set on 2nd down. This defense will try to keep everything in front. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Hoosiers are on the move. Trying to find his man on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Second down now after the sack.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. From the gun. He caught it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. Now on second and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He caught it. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. See if they can get it done on second and goal. He's looking to throw. Gets it to the back. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. On first down, here comes this offense. The give as they work on that clock. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Backed up at their own 13-yard line, it's first down. They'll try the run. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Oh, man, how about that? You get your first carry, you're so excited, trying to make a difference, trying to make a play, trying to prove yourself, and you coughed it up. That's not a good start. First carry.
And it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Leaves it with the running back. On the move at the 30. Nothing but green ahead. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He unleashes a long one. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And he's out of bounds short of the goal line. He almost found a way to convert that fake. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes his connection.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, he'll take that throw all day.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Still looking on the move. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Tosses it back. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Wants to go up top. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Looking to throw. Moves around and clear up the vision. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack warrants the 2-point try. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. At the 45 on his way. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. To the air on first down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total.